Hi there, my sweet lifers. It's Alisa Murray here in the Sweet Life Kitchen, and this is the second part of our Thanksgiving series. For those of you reading me in the Fort Bend Focus magazine, this is the Thanksgiving menu, and today we're making the turkey balls. It's been one of those years, and so I don't know how many of you guys are going to be wanting to bake a great big old turkey because we're probably not going to have a great big house full of families. So I got to thinking about it and thought, you know what, my savory and suffocating delectable turkey balls might just be the first thing that you would want to make in thinking about your turkey and your Thanksgiving menu. And so this is super easy to do. It's almost like making a turkey meatloaf, and it's really a big hit with the family because everything in it is just really tasty. Everybody loves them. The one thing I do want to make a note of with you is there's a couple of things that you can change in this menu, or change in this recipe rather. One thing is you can add some hot sauce if you want to do that, and you want to add it whenever you're making your actual mixture for your balls. If you don't want them to be spicy, you've got little children that are going to be eating that, and you know that's not going to be a situation that they're going to like, then just omit that. No big deal. So anyway, let's get started. So I've got 3 pounds of ground turkey here. I've got a cup of mozzarella cheese. I've got 2 of a Parmesan blend. I've got about 2 tablespoons of some red pepper flakes. I've got a tablespoon of onion powder and another tablespoon and a little bit more of black pepper, 2 eggs, and then I have a heaping amount of oregano and thyme. Now, I can tell you that if you like rosemary, then you could add that too, and maybe do a little bit less of the rosemary, or do a little bit less of the oregano and thyme, but we don't like rosemary here that much, especially Brian, so I'm not going to make it with rosemary because he won't like it and then he won't eat it, so what's the point, right? So anyway, what you want to do is you want to combine all of these things together, just as if you were going to be making a meatloaf. And I've got my oven set for 400 degrees. And what you're going to do is after you get this all combined and then you put it together into the little balls, you're going to bake it and keep an eye on it. And once they've baked through, then I'm going to show you how to make that wonderful lemony garlic herbed butter sauce that goes over it, which is what makes them suffocating and fantastic. So anyway, we're going to put in these 2 eggs and sprinkle in this thyme and oregano mixture. And then also add in a Parmesan blend. And it's up to you what kind of cheese you want. If you want to do more half and half, half mozzarella, half Parmesan, you want to do Parmesan in a different blend of Assaggio or whatever you like. It's no big deal. You can alter this to the taste buds of your family. But I want you to get in here with your hands and get it all mixed up. It's a messy job. I tried to put it in a glass bowl so y'all could see it better. That might have been a mistake on my part, because my stainless steel bowl is a little bit bigger, but I wanted you to be able to see what I was doing. We'll make it work. Just get everything incorporated in there. That's looking good. Okay, so let me get a towel, and I've got this pan sprayed up so that it's all not going to stick. And you want to get in here and you want to grab some of your mixture and make balls. just like that. Depending on how many people you're trying to feed. You know, the nice thing about this recipe is that you can go ahead and bake these guys in the oven and then stick them in the freezer. And then if you want to have like a Thanksgiving-esque meal anytime really, they make a very fast fix straight from the freezer for supper. Okay, so you can see you're just going to keep doing that and get another pan and do that. The other thing that you can do, and what I think I'm going to do, is actually spray a bread pan and go ahead and push the rest of this into the bread pan, and I can make a turkey loaf, and then that'll just slide into the freezer, because this is going to be a gracious plenty for the people that I'm going to be feeding. So I'm going to stick this in the 400-degree oven. I'm going to keep an eye on it for about 20 minutes or so, get these guys baked off, and then after that I'll be back and I'll show you how to make that smothering lemon yummy garlicky herbed gravy for these smothered and savory turkey balls. We'll see you soon. Okay guys, so the turkey balls have cooked. They're done. They're in the oven, and now I'm going to make that lemony buttery herb gravy that makes them suffocating and fabulous. So the way to do that is you're going to take a full stick of butter, and I want you to add to this a heaping spoonful of minced garlic. I want you to do 2 large tablespoons of lemon juice, about a cup of freshly chopped parsley. I want you to also add in 3 sprigs of sage, and then take the leaves off of your thyme, like so. And then you'll just pull those little sage leaves out of there. Or you can, well, you probably wouldn't want to leave them in there. It might be an unwelcome surprise for whoever gets it on their plate. But you can see it pretty well not to eat it. We're going to drizzle this once we get this all melted down over those balls. And then you can just keep them in the oven on low, warm. And then, you know, when you're ready to serve your meal, you can pull them out of there and let people sort of drizzle around in that lemony butter and gravy, so to speak, and then just put them on their plate like that. So, all right, I'm going to take a little bit of pepper and a little bit of salt. I'm going to melt this butter in the pan right quick, and then I'm going to be pulling those balls out of the oven. So get this melted down. Get all those herbs and lemon and yumminess all combined to make that wonderful sauce. All right, guys, so that's what your suffocating gravy looks like. It's that yummy lemon and herb. And then I'm going to pull out those turkey balls. And as you can see, they're all finished up, and you've got cheese in the bottom and everything. They're just gorgeous. And you can just drizzle. In fact, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to get a plate, actually. I think you'll like the way that looks better. It'll be easier for you to see what I'm doing. You take these balls out of this pan. And that way too, I can take some saran wrap and wrap this up and stick this in the refrigerator and then warm it back up if you're not going to eat it right away. This is one of those things that you could make ahead if you wanted to. Make your life a lot easier on Thanksgiving. which is what we're all trying to do right now, is make our lives easier. All right, so there's that. Then I'm going to, so there's the turkey balls. And then I'm just going to take this butter and garlic and parsley mixture and pour it all over those balls. Just like that. So there you have it, guys. It's just beautiful and very, 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 very yummy too. So I hope you found some value in this recipe. Hopefully you won't be putting a great big old turkey in the oven and trying to do that this year. Make life simple for yourself. Make it sweeter. Do something a little bit different this year for your family so that you don't get so stressed out about all of that. And these are easy to freeze too, so there's that added plus as well. I hope that you found value in it, and if you did, don't forget to like and share and ring the bell so that you're notified each week when we drop a new episode. And for my Sweet Life readers, hopefully this is a great way for you to actually visualize what I was writing about in the column. We'll see you soon. Take care.